The 1920s were a new stage for the United States. It is referred to by many as the Roaring Twenties due to the economic boom that accompanied the end of World War I. The new industrial capacity gained by the war created a large demand for labor, while new inventions like the automobile dropped in price. Soon, many luxuries became available to all types of people. The 1920s were also a time known as the Jazz Age. Jazz music, created by African Americans, became extremely popular along with dancing. Famous black artists like Duke Ellington, Louis Armstrong, and Ella Fitzgerald led the way as cities like Chicago and New York became cultural hubs. While the 1920s may seem appealing and extremely exciting, certain aspects of it can be seen as difficult and negative. Racial differences were still very prominent, and white supremacist groups like the KKK were very popular. As immigrants migrated to urban cities, America was more nativist than ever, and it could be seen through the disapproval of these new immigrants. Separation of church and state was also a hot topic, as the two became uncomfortably close. The Prohibition, while helping with America's economy, led to organized crime like the work of Al Capone in cities and an increase in illegal bootlegging and other crimes. Finally, the changing role of women in society was leading to the old traditional ways of thinking, like women being caretakers, to collide with women's suffrage movements that were at their peak in the 1920s. All in all, the 1920s was a time that seemed roaring and great, but within America, old ways of thinking were butting heads with the new culture of urbanization, the advancement of certain groups of people, and the departure from old traditional ways of thinking.